The doctor's office reeked faintly of antiseptic and old coffee, the fluorescent lights buzzing like restless wasps. My fingers trembled as I stared at the lab results printed in clean, merciless black ink. Herpes simplex virus type 2, positive. But it wasn't just me. A handwritten note at the bottom carried the gut punch. My daughter Lily, 16, tested the same during her checkup. 2 families, 1 infection. My vision blurred as rage coursed through me, metallic and hot, flooding my bloodstream with cortisol and disbelief. One betrayal had fractured everything. It began months earlier in our sleek high-rise apartment overlooking a city pulsing with light. I was Alex, a tech consultant always tethered to screens, chasing dopamine hits from new app launches and investor emails. Sarah, my wife of 18 years, had drifted into another orbit. Once vibrant, artistic, full of energy, now distant, detached, her phone glued to her palm like a lifeline. Our connection, once electric with shared playlists and late-night laughter, had gone silent, replaced by the cold glow of her notifications at midnight. The first hairline crack appeared one rainy night in our kitchen. The air smelled of leftover Thai food, and thunder echoed like warning drums. Sarah was on Instagram, her thumb scrolling through photos of a man named Marcus, all sculpted abs and smug motivation quotes. "Just a client," she murmured without looking up. My gut twisted. Still, I rationalized, work stress, midlife drift. Love meant trust. But beneath that, my amygdala screamed warnings, my heartbeat sinking to suspicion. The doubts sharpened when our shared Apple family plan betrayed her location, a downtown cafe, not the office she claimed. One night, while she showered, steam fogging the mirror and water drumming like accusations, I saw her phone light up on the counter. A message preview burned through the screen, "Can't wait for tonight fire." My pulse spiked. I unlocked it, we'd promised transparency. The chat unfolded like a slow nightmare. Flirty emojis. Hidden inside jokes. Mentions of our co-working space in the arts district. His text, "Miss your touch." Her reply, a selfie, heart-eyed. That smile, it wasn't mine anymore. My stomach tightened, a physiological ache between heartbreak and adrenaline. I confronted her over dinner, the city sirens slicing through our silence. "Your phone's been buzzing a lot," I said, voice steady but blood roaring in my ears. She laughed lightly, eyes flicking to the screen. "Just work chats, babe. You know how it is." Her leg bounced, the same nervous tic she'd had since college. I swallowed my denial like poison. Even Lily noticed. My daughter, always half lost in TikToks and playlists, whispered one night, "Mom's acting weird." Smiling at nothing. Kids sense what parents bury. My suspicions metastasized. I installed a tracker app, justified it as safety. But every ping pulled her further from me. Late yoga nights became dimly lit bars. Her stories, cocktails and half-smiles, no tags. One afternoon, I followed the data trail to that co-working space. The air was thick with espresso and false ambition. Through the glass, I saw her, laughing with Marcus, his hand grazing her arm. My chest constricted. A biological storm, cortisol spike, adrenaline surge, heart pounding against ribs like a trapped thing. Still, love complicated the pain. What if leaving shattered Lily's world? What if this wasn't betrayal but decay, slow, inevitable? I found messages where Sarah confessed, "Alex doesn't see me anymore." Guilt stabbed deep. Had my own emotional negligence pushed her there? Yet curiosity turned to dread when those chats crossed from words to touch. Then Lily's involvement detonated everything. She came home pale, voice trembling, saying she felt off. Routine blood work for college, she said. That's how we learned she'd been infected, too. That night, under moonlight slicing through blinds, I confronted Sarah. What the hell did you do? My voice cracked as I slammed the papers on the bed. She crumpled, sobbing. It was a mistake, Alex. Marcus, he was excitement, escape. The apps make it easy, connect, hide. But then, the horror deepened. He groomed her, Alex, she whispered, voice splintering. Lily met him through me. He said it was adult stuff. I didn't know. The world tilted. My blood ran cold. Marcus wasn't just an affair, he was a predator. My mind fractured between fury and disbelief. The amygdala raged, the vagus nerve constricted my chest, bile rising. You risked her, I said through clenched teeth. Sarah's eyes were swollen, her voice shaking. I felt dead inside. I chased attention, not realizing the danger. Lily overheard, her scream tore through the walls. You both destroyed everything. She stormed out, phone buzzing with another text from Marcus. He was still reaching for control. I dug into his online world, tracing profiles like arteries of deceit. Found his wife, Elena, posting heartbreak-laced quotes. I reached out anonymously. Her messages came fast, he'd infected her too. Their marriage destroyed. But the cruel twist? Lily had unknowingly passed the infection to Elena's daughter during a rebound, two families entangled in one man's digital disease. Revenge became survival. I exposed him, screenshots, timestamps, GPS logs, sent to his firm, his clients. His empire imploded under viral humiliation. Yet when the sirens howled that night and our apartment lay half empty, I sat amid boxes and echoes. The silence felt heavier than betrayal. Love had dissolved into pixels, trust, once sacred, reduced to data. And I realized the damage wasn't just in our bodies. It lived in our neural wiring, our hormones, our shattered reward circuits that once called betrayal love. If you've ever been there, blindsided, broken, rebuilding, remember, the human brain can heal even from heartbreak this deep. Don't just scroll past stories like this. Subscribe, stay with me, and let's keep uncovering the truths people hide behind their screens.